today we're taking a look at the brand new Insta360 Flow 2, a compact and budget-friendly version of the Flow 2 Pro with the same core AI technology but at a cheaper price. In this video, I'm going to be comparing the Flow 2 with one of its biggest competitors, the DJI OM7P. Let's see which one delivers the best AI tracking capabilities. Let's do this! What is going on? It's Anil. Now, the Insta360 Flow 2 is a lighter, more affordable sibling to the Flow 2 Pro. It's been stripped down in price, but believe me, it's not been stripped down in performance. You still get that pro-level AI tracking, that world-class stabilization, gesture controls, built-in tripod, and selfie stick. And you also get creative tools like hoop mode and teleprompter mode with the Insta360 Pro camera app. It weighs only 387 grams. It's small and compact, and when you compare it to the OM7, it's very similar, but this is just a little bit more compact. Fits in my pocket just that little bit nicer. Depending on features that you use, you get up to 10 hours of battery usage, and it charges with USB-C in about 2 hours. That's fast enough for you to top up between shots. It also comes with a super cost-effective AI tracking bundle, and you get all of this for $129. That's right, $129. That makes this gimbal right here, the Flow 2, one of the most affordable feature-packed gimbals on the market today, especially for creators that want to travel light or people that just want to start out. Now, if you're interested in learning more about the Flow 2 or any of those bundles, I've got links below. You can go and check out the latest deals on the Insta360 website. But now, we want to see just how good the AI features stack up against the OM7P. Let's go. Both gimbals set up using the app's tracking. We've got the DJI Mimo app here on the OM7P, and we've got the Insta360 on the Flow 2 gimbal. And we're just gonna do a few little tests now, just walking, just to see how good it is, just tracking me as I walk around. And then we're gonna pick up the pace. As you can see right there, the DJI OM7 lost me and the Insta360 Flow just kept up with me. So that was a massive bonus there. One of the standout features in the Insta360 Flow 2 using the Insta360 app is Pro Framing. Tap on that icon at the bottom. Now I can frame myself in different parts of the screen. So I can tap on the top left like I did there, top right, and that way now I'm in the right side of the frame and I can film whatever's going on over there. I can then go back to the center, and this is something that the DJI Osmo Mobile 7P just doesn't have, and that is a massive plus on the Insta360 Flow 2 gimbal. Next, we have the multi-person tracking feature, which is another feature that the Insta360 has over the OM7P. If I do this, now you can see it's tracking two of us in the frame. Now we'll always choose one person as the primary person to track, and you can see here that the box around me is bigger, so I'm the primary person, and you can see here Scarlett's also in the box. Now if Scarlett starts to move, it'll start tracking, but if I start to move, it'll start tracking. So it will track and move whenever we are both moving, which is fantastic. But because I'm the primary, it will always choose me if it gets confused. So if I start moving here, oh, now it's moved over to Scarlett, it's jumped back to me. Now if we get up, so now if we introduce a third person, stand here, let's bring in a third person into the frame. You can see now, bang, it's just adjusted itself. We've got three people tracking. The Osmo is still just tracking me. Now, if we start to move around, Annabelle, if you move that way, and I'll move this way, you see it's still trying to track people as we are moving around. The DJI is just getting confused with it all. Come back here, come back into frame. I have to tell you, that multi-person tracking feature is
is brilliant.
Now, another really cool feature that the Insta360 Flow 2 has over the DJI Osmo Mobile 7P is active zoom tracking, and this is really, really cool. So I've got both gimbals set up here. We've got Scarlett, that's going to be our subject for testing today. Activate active zoom, press record, and now I'm going to hit that button at the moment, which then will automatically zoom in and out of the subject. Now, Scarlett, move forward, go back around the tree, and let's just check out how different that is to what you get with the DJI gimbal. You can see here, it is actively tracking and zooming in on Scarlett, around the tree, coming back. You can see how it's zooming in and out of that subject there.
Again, not something that the DJI OM7P supports through the DJI Mimo app. So this is a cool feature. So you can see for yourself that the Flow 2 beats the DJI OM7P hands down when it comes to app AI tracking features. But what about the physical AI tracking modules? Let's go check that out.
Right, so now we are going to test the AI tracking from the actual modules itself. Now, both phones are set up here. I'm using the iPhone standard camera app for both of these tests, and we're going to see how well it performs. And also, both of these gimbals should be tracking for up to 10 meters. So I'm going to go as far as I can and see if it still tracks me. I'm just going to do a slow walking test. Both tracking me pretty well. I mean, I reckon this is around 5 meters. There we go. Now I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit, just to see if they're still tracking. Both doing really, really well. Now I'm going to start to move a bit further away. Now I've got my assistant Scarlett over there. She's going to tell me if the red light comes on either gimbal. The red light on the DJI, there we go. Now I've got a green light on the DJI, so that actually lost me. Maybe just a little over the 10 meter mark, but the Flow 2 was still tracking me.
The Flow 2 has a secret weapon here. It tracks pets as well as humans. Unfortunately, I don't really have an active pet. I've got a cat, he never moves.
Come on, move. Move. You gonna move? You gonna move for me? Nah, you ain't moving for me.
But if you've got a pet and you're a pet-loving family and you want to track them and film them, then the Flow 2 has got your back. Now, the biggest difference between these two AI modules is how this module attaches to the Flow 2. It actually attaches to the gimbal itself, so I can click it in right there. The OM7P attaches itself to actual cradle that goes on your phone. And this is a massive difference for me, because every time I take this cradle off my phone, I seem to snap off that AI module, and I'm just worried I'm going to break it. And that might seem like a small thing for me, but there is another big advantage to having the AI module attached to the gimbal itself, and that's this thing right here, which is the MagSafe phone holder. So both these gimbals come with these standard clamps which wrap around your phone. But because on the Flow 2, the AI module doesn't attach to this clamp, you can use different clamps. So they have two, and this MagSafe one is amazing. You just put that on your phone like that, and then that would instantly just on your phone. Look how easy that is, and it snaps off. This goes straight in my pocket. I don't have a clamp around my phone. I can use it, and when I want to use the gimbal, I just snap it in and it's ready to go. So let's talk about build quality and smart features, because when you're filming solo, some of these features are really going to matter to you. Now, both the Flow 2 and the OM7P have built-in tripod legs, but the OM7 legs, they're a little bit small, stubby, and they're just a little bit flimsy. Any kind of wobble and that phone is just going to tipple over. But the Flow 2, on the other hand, those legs are longer, stronger, and more stable. Both gimbals have 3-axis stabilization. The OM7P and the Flow 2 fold down nicely, fits in your pocket or your small bag. But like I said, the Flow 2 is just a little bit more compact for me. And when we talk about smart features, the Flow 2 just smashes it out of the park. You've got NFC pairing with this gimbal, so you can instantly pair your phone up and you're ready to shoot. OM7P doesn't have that feature, so you have to manually load up that app. Also, the Flow 2, in conjunction with the Insta360 Pro camera app, gives you a whole bunch of smart modes, like hoop mode, teleprompter mode. You've also got multiple panorama shot options. But the standout smart feature for me on the Flow 2 is that you can remotely control your gimbal from a second phone.
So all I need to do is tap on this icon here and it will spin up a QR code. Now if I go to another phone, I can then go to the camera app, scan that, I'll be able to then connect to the app via the second phone. There you go. And now I can control everything from a distance. So I can be over here and I can hit record on the phone. There you go. Now it's recording as Scarlett's moving around and tracking her. And I can change settings. I can even join in on the tracking and everything can be controlled remotely.
I'm telling you, that is a game changer for solo creators. So who is the Flow 2 gimbal made for? Well, it's made for you. It's made for the everyday person, the solo creator, the person that wants to film their family, their pets. This is a great all-rounder gimbal. Basically, anybody that's filming content that doesn't have a second person to help them. If you're a solo creator, this is a perfect gimbal for you. So let's do a final verdict on these two gimbals. Now, if AI tracking is your priority, and it should be, then the Flow 2 is definitely your choice. This just has more features, and plus the in-app tracking features just blows the OM7 away. Active zoom, multi-person tracking, this gimbal has it all. Now, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean that this isn't a bad gimbal. This is still an amazing gimbal and has its advantages. For example, it has a built-in mic receiver, which seamlessly integrates with their range of wireless microphones. So it had more advanced audio options built in, so you can adjust things like noise cancellation, levels in the audio. So it has a bit more integration than the Insta360 Flow 2. But for $129, the Flow 2 is a better all-round gimbal. Still has great audio options with this additional wireless microphone, which you can order separately. But for $129, this gimbal here, the Flow 2, is still better value for money. You gotta check it out, guys. And as I mentioned before, I've got links to this gimbal on the Insta360 website down below. Go and check it out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Man, it's hot. It's so hot in the UK today.